takita jham tajam 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 tarita jham tarita nadadhim nanadillila nadilla nadadhim dhim nadadhim 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 nadadhim.
Divine Lord Sri Mahavishnu was resting on the resplendent cosmic ocean. Jaya and Vijaya are the two gatekeepers of the holy Vaikuntha. They denied permission to the most venerable young sages Sanaka, Sanatana, Sanandana and Sanat Kumara. As a result of this impudence, Jaya and Vijaya are cursed to incarnate as beings with demonic nature for 3 lifetimes. One of those incarnations occurs during the Treta Yuga as Ravana and Kumbhakarna. In order to eliminate these demons and establish universal order, Lord Vishnu incarnates as Rama in Ayodhya.
श्रीराघवं दशरथात्मजमप्रमेयं सीतापतिं रघुकुलान्वयरत्नदीपम् आजानुबाहुं अरविन्ददलायताक्षम् रामं निशाचर विनाशकरं नमामि।
Dasharatha, the king of Ayodhya, had 3 wives: Kausalya, Kaikeyi, and Sumitra. He was blessed with opulence and splendor of every kind, except that he had no progeny. To fulfill this lack, he performs the Vedic ritual of Putra Kameshti under the aegis of sage Vasishtha. Thus, he is blessed with 4 sons, Rama, Lakshmana and Shatrugna, and Bharata. One day, sage Vishwamitra approaches King Dasharatha and requests that Rama and Lakshmana be sent along with him to the forest to safeguard the pious sacrificial fire ritual he is about to perform. Dasharatha agrees to this request. As Rama and Lakshmana follow sage Vishwamitra, he bestows them with many spiritual powers and martial capabilities. In due course, when Vishwamitra initiates the Vedic ritual, 2 powerful demons, Maricha and Subahu, try to desanctify the yajna by pouring blood and entrails into the sacrificial fire. Using his martial powers, Rama kills Subahu while Maricha disappears from the scene of sacrifice. Thus, Vishwamitra completes his yajna and is much pleased with Rama and Lakshmana. He later takes them both to Mithila Nagara, ruled by the pious erudite king Janaka. Janaka vouches that he would marry his daughter Sita to the king who could lift the enchanted Shivadhanush and successfully string the bow. Of the many kings, Ravana and Rama are present at the august gathering. Ravana, the demon king of Lanka, attempts to lift the bow but fails. Later, Rama succeeds at this arduous Herculean task. Following this victory, Rama is married to Sita while Sita's cousins Urmila, Mandavi and Shrutakirti marry Lakshmana, Bharata and Shatrugna respectively. Sita Kalyana Vaibhogame Rama Kalyana Vaibhogame Sita Kalyana Vaibhogame Rama Kalyana Vaibhogame Sita Kalyana Vaibhogame Rama Kalyana Vaibhogame Sita Kalyana King Dasharatha and his queens are ecstatic that the young princess got married to such beautiful and righteous princesses. One day, Dasharatha calls upon Rama and conveys his eagerness to pass on the crown to Rama. In accordance, the coronation is planned for the next auspicious day. Mandara, the lady in wait for Queen Kaikeyi, gets to hear the news of this ceremony. She impresses upon the Queen Kaikeyi to ask for a long-standing boon bestowed upon her by the King Dasharatha at this critical juncture. Following this evil advice, Queen Kaikeyi loses all discrimination and demands of Dasharatha to exile Rama to the forest for a period of 14 years while the coronation must be performed for Prince Bharata. Upon getting winds of these changes, everyone finds themselves in the throes of sadness. Sita and Lakshmana decide to join Rama. Rama, Sita and Lakshmana bow to the king and queens to take their blessings before leaving Ayodhya to the forest. Rama, Lakshmana and Sita reach the Dandakaranya after traversing through the Chitrakoot region. They finally build a small cottage on the picturesque banks of the Godavari at Panchavati. One day, Mother Sita spots a shiny, eye-catching golden deer foraging in the adjacent grasslands. She requests Rama to capture it and get it to the cottage. Rama shows his reluctance to do so as he senses something is not right about the deer. But upon the insistence of Sita, he goes in pursuit of it while asking Lakshmana to stand in attendance to Sita and protect her. After quite some time, Sita is very anxious as she suspects something must have happened to Rama while hunting for the deer and persuades Lakshmana to go in search of Rama. Thus, Lakshmana, who is forced to leave Sita alone, draws a perimeter in front of the cottage imbued with magic and beseeches Sita not to cross the line under any circumstances. As soon as Lakshmana leaves the cottage, a mendicant approaches Sita and begs for food.
Bhavati bhikshan dehi.
The ever-compassionate Sita gets food to offer to the mendicant. The mendicant cannot cross the magical perimeter and expects Sita to cross it. Sita, with much reluctance, crosses the perimeter and the mendicant immediately transforms as the demon king Ravana. He abducts Sita and takes her to Lanka, crossing Ratnakara, the present-day Indian Ocean, on his Pushpaka Vimana. In the meantime, Rama has succeeded in hunting the deer only to know that his foreboding has come true. In the place of the dead deer is none other than Maricha, the maternal uncle of Ravana, who was instigated to transform as a deer by Ravana. Rama and Lakshmana return back to the cottage only to find their worst fears come to fruition. Sita is found missing and Rama is beside himself with grief of the loss of Sita. Rama and Lakshmana undertake a frenetic search for Sita but to no avail. They are much dejected by the turn of events when suddenly they find a huge eagle waylaid on their path gasping for breath. When they approach him, the eagle introduces himself as Jatayu, the nephew of Garuda. He conveys to them that he saw a woman of royal birth being forcibly taken away by the demon king Ravana, and that his wings were severed by Ravana in the altercation that transpired between them. Wingless in his dotage, he could not muster strength to save the lady in the chariot. With these words, Jatayu breathes his last. Rama and Lakshmana go on further in the forest. On their way, they come across a Gandharva who tells them to go to Sugriva on the Rishyamukha. Rama and Lakshmana reach Rishyamukha and make friends with Sugriva with the aid of Hanuman, one of the army generals in Sugriva's army. Rama and Lakshmana are delighted to know that the ornaments the Vanaras found on the Rishyamukha, thrown away by the unknown lady from the chariot of Ravana, are indeed those of Sita. Hanuman is appointed to go in search of Sita after taking the ring of Rama as attestation of Rama's identity. Hanuman flies across the Ratnakara ocean at lightning speed and finds that Sita is under the Ashoka tree in one of Ravana's beautiful gardens, the Ashoka Vatika. She is immersed in sadness, dejection and fear when Hanuman spots her. He assuages her fears and gives her the ring given by Rama. Hope blooms in Sita's heart after seeing Rama's ring. Hanuman later breaks branches of many trees in the beautiful Ashoka Vatika and creates chaos which paves way to his confrontation with Ravana. Hanuman tells Ravana to do the virtuous deed of sending Sita back to Rama. Ravana is enraged at Hanuman's audacity to advise him. He commands his soldiers to light up his tail. Hanuman, without being in the least affected, goes around Lanka and burns up the place. Later, he warns Ravana of his impending death at the hands of the noble Rama in the inevitable war that would follow. Once Rama gets to know the whereabouts of Sita through Hanuman, all the Vanaras undertake the task of building a bridge, the Rama Setu, connecting Chitrakuta to Lanka over the vast expanse of Ratnakara. On one auspicious day, Rama, Lakshmana, Sugriva and the Vanaras cross the Rama Setu and finally reach Lanka. In the fierce and cutthroat battle that occurs between Rama and Ravana, many of Ravana's sons are killed along with Ravana himself. Vibhishana is crowned as the rightful king of Lanka. Rama rescues Sita finally from the Ashoka Vatika. Rama thanks the Vanaras for their matchless efforts in the process of searching for Sita. He invites them to come to Ayodhya so he may show his full-fledged gratitude. Rama takes the blessings of all the elders and embraces Bharata. रामचन्द्राय जनकराजजामनोहराय मामकाभीष्टदाय महितमङ्गलम् कोसलेशाय मन्दहासदासपोषकाय वासवादिविनुतसत्वरदमङ्गलम् चारुमेघरूपाय चन्दनादिचर्चिताय हारकटिकशोभिताय भूरिमङ्गलम् ललितरत्नकुण्डलाय तुलसीवनमालिकाय जलजसदृशदेहाय चारुमङ्गलम् विमलरूपाय विविधवेदान्तवेद्याय सुमुखचित्तकामिताय शुभदमङ्गलम् रामदासाय मृदुलहृदयकमलवासाय स्वामी भद्रगिरिवराय सर्वमङ्गलम् सर्वमङ्गलम् सर्वमङ्गलम्. On this happy occasion, people of Ayodhya lit up lamps and diyas to welcome Rama, whom they view as a beacon for truth, justice, goodness and equality. It's in commemoration of this occasion that we celebrate Diwali, the festival of lights. Jai Shri Ram.
जय श्रीराम.